Oh, I did it wrong. Hey guys, it's Jamie from Red Raccoon Games. Just goofing around. Time for Red Raccoon Games Live. I thought we'd start with something fun. I found that cute little picture of the otters earlier today, and I thought you guys might just like something simple to smile at because otters, right? That's what they do. First thing I wanted to say tonight is thank you to Jesse for covering for me on Tuesday night when I wasn't feeling great. Really appreciate him stepping up. Man, I talked to you guys last week about the fact that I was on prednisone for my poison ivy, which is like 99% gone now. And it was really messing with my concentration. Turns out when you stop taking prednisone, it can really mess with you just as bad. It's kind of crazy. So for every bit you're on a high, like adrenaline craziness going on, when you stop taking it, it's a little bit rough. So, all right, let's see here. Probably going to keep this pretty short unless I start feeling super chatty on something, but did have a couple cool things I wanted to share with you all about some stuff that we got. Oh, no, that's the otters again. About a couple of things that we've got at the store, and I finally got a chance to try out. So last night, Jesse and Jeff and I went over and hung out with Chris, and we played a couple games, and one of those games was Sorcerer City. And this is actually a game that we've had for several months that none of us had ever actually gotten a chance to try out. And we got to play it last night, and it was pretty awesome. Wait, what? Hold on. And yeah, pretty amazing. And we had a really good time with it. And I just wanted to let you guys know and maybe show a couple of pictures about the game here real quick, if I can do this right. And if you can see this. So the game, it's basically Carcassonne as a tiled building game. Instead of a deck building game, it's a tile building game. And one of the things that you do is everybody starts off with the exact same tiles in your hand. And every round, whatever tiles you have in your hand, you shuffle them up and you have to lay them down. And as you can see on there, you lay them down in patterns. So those shields that are on the picture are important, and you build these areas of color. So either the purple, which is wild magic, the yellow, which is money, the green, which is victory points, or the red, which is influence. And every round you're trying to build the best pattern you have to fit whatever goal you have. If you want to go for money, if you want to go for wild magic, or whatever it is. And then at the end of the build phase, which there's a little app that's got a timer, it's like 2 minutes. At the end of the build phase, then you get a chance to use the resources that you've gathered in order to buy new tiles. You can see there's a marketplace where there's 4 tiers of tiles, which of course get more expensive as you go on. You can buy better tiles to shuffle into your hand to do more things. But also every round you do this 5 rounds. Every round, a monster from a random monster deck gets added in with your other tiles too. So it was a ton of fun, and probably played about an hour for 5 players. And I didn't come in last. Luckily, I came in second to last. Jesse actually won that game. Yeah, tons of fun, a lot of replayability. And it caused Jesse this morning to order more copies for the store because we're down to the last copy. The last copy we have in the store right now is the Kickstarter version of it, which has metal coins and a few bonus tiles in there. But the retail copy will be back in stock next week. Lots of fun. Okay, so Sorcerer City, first thing I wanted to tell you guys about. The other game we played last night was Coralia. And Coralia is like an underwater dice building game. Dice placement? Dice placement would be a better way to say it. So every round, every player's turn, it just kind of goes around. You start off with a 4 tiles that you roll. 4 dice that you roll. And you roll the dice, and then depending on what side of the dice comes up, you can choose to play that die on the board in the coral reef of the matching die color. And every one of the different sides, when you place it, does something different. And so it was a lot of fun of trying to maximize the worker placement aspect of this, of where do you put each one of the die when it's your turn? What's the best move for your strategy? Are you going for early victory points? Are you trying to build up your hand? One of the ways to score victory points is by collecting different species of fish, which is why Jesse won. He got all 5 species, which is like a ton of points. And just all kinds of different stuff that you can do. So then after you play your die, there's now 3 left in the dice pool, and then you pass those to the next player clockwise. They draft 1 new die from the dice that haven't been played yet, so they're back to 4 dice, and then they roll them, and then they take their turn. Lots of fun, really unique play. I probably wouldn't have even known anything about this one if a couple of you guys hadn't said, hey, have you seen this game? We're interested in checking it out. So we brought it in the store, and this was a ton of fun. I was really surprised on this one. I would play it differently next time because my strategy did not work. I got second place on this one. I didn't win on this one, though. I think Jeff actually beat us on this one. Maybe Jesse did. I don't know. It was not a good night for me getting first place in games last night. So just a couple of fun games. Other than that, in terms of general geekery and stuff, I haven't really been geeking out recently. Not to the extent that I was over the break. I read a really interesting article that was a fan theory on Johnny Depp's Captain Jack Sparrow from the Pirates of the Caribbean. And it was this fan theory basically talked about how there's illusions in the various movies that the reason why Jack Sparrow was a pirate is because the East India Trading Company had him, and maybe this is not more than a fan theory, but the East India Trading Company, the cargo that he supportedly lost, the cargo was slaves from Africa. And he said people, because there's a line where he says people aren't slaves or people aren't cargo. And so there's a really interesting article on that. So I've been going back and I already watched the first 3 of the Pirates of the Caribbean movies after that. And I'm going to probably watch the 4th one later tonight. And then the 5th one is the only one I've never seen before when they came out. So I'm looking forward to checking that out too. So that's some movie geekery there. Other than that, Kelly and I started watching NCIS again. I got CBS All Access to watch Star Trek Picard, and then, of course, I watched both seasons of Discovery, and I was looking around to see what's in there in the CBS app, and NCIS is in there. And now we're up to like season 4 of NCIS. I'm also in season 7 of West Wing because I decided to restart watching West Wing. Just, random stuff going on. Yeah. Oh, Daniel, you remember that line too. People aren't cargo, mate. Yeah. 100%. So that's what that article was about. And I never noticed that. I never heard that line. I've seen the first couple of movies several times. So really interested in the Pirates of the Caribbean theme there. Other than that, lots of new games at the store. Our 40K stuff finally showed up today. We did a live video about that earlier. One thing I did want to talk to everybody about is, so here we are, August 6th, people still asking us about events. We're not running any in-store events in the store. It's not happening. Not for the rest of August. And we had a meeting the other day where we talked about it. It's a very real chance that we have no in-store events for the rest of 2020 at this point. We'll see what happens. If we don't get rolled back to phase 3 in the next 2 weeks, I'm going to be shocked, mostly because of Peoria and all the nonsense and the hijinks that are going on over there, like the 10th annual white trash boat meetup on the Illinois River. I'm not giving that a name, and that's the name of the event, is the white trash. I'm like, seriously, who goes to an event named the white trash meetup? Whatever. So people keep asking us about events. The reality is we're probably not going to have any in-store play events. We are, though. Jillian and Brittany have been working, and we're getting ready to fire up Dungeons & Dragons Adventures League again. Those will be run online on Zoom. So we're just currently talking to some DMs for that to try to get that fired up for at least the beginning of September, if not late August. We are going to reach out to other role-playing game tables and see if we can figure out something for them. There's a sidewalk sale downtown. We're going to participate in the sidewalk sale, which will be outside on the sidewalk, so clusters aren't a big thing. Something else we have in the works for you guys. I don't know if we're going to pull this one off or not. But we're trying to, or we're working on a plan right now to see if we can work something out with the city to do a customer appreciation movie night outside on the side of one of the buildings, and have everybody bring chairs out and set them up on the street and the sidewalk and everything. We'll have a projector and some speakers so you can listen. Movie night on the side of the wall. Don't know if this one's going to happen or not. We just hatched this idea yesterday, and we're going to see where it goes. So I just thought that'd be some fun news. Wobbles wanted to come by and say hi to everybody. He has been trying to get up on my lap. I got to get his pillow. Here, we'll put the Wobbles cam on. You're a star, dude. Look, can you see yourself? Yeah. Apparently, Kelly is commenting on the Red Raccoon page right now, so I'm seeing that. Anyway, okay, so where was I? So no events in store in August. Probably not in September either. We're going to try to do a movie night sometime, probably late September. So we'll keep you guys informed on that one. I promise you that it will be an incredibly geeky movie, probably of the science fiction genre. So if we can pull this one off, so working on something exciting there. Also, I wanted to tell everybody, and I'm going to send an email about this too, that I screwed up our email receipt system, and I think I accidentally blended our email list and our newsletter marketing list together. So I might have accidentally dumped the two lists in together. So like I said, I'm going to send out a follow-up email that if you start getting marketing emails you never did before, I apologize. I think I have told you guys before that I am a far better, I'm not a very good web designer at all. And so I think I screwed up this on the website. So if you start getting marketing emails and you don't want them, you will have the opportunity to unsubscribe. I think I figured that part out as well. So like I said, so look, for everybody's going to get an email from us because I screwed up. So excuse me. And I think, God, this is a short one today. There was other fun stuff I saw. I'm going to move this camera a little bit. I'm only seeing just my mouth. Maybe that's only the best part of me. Here, I got a couple other things I want to talk to you guys about real quick. And this is now we're going to devolve into just general geekery and stuff of things that I pay attention to. Wobbles, where are you going, dude? Okay, your tail's on the mouse. All right, hold on. Guys, they're making a Knight Rider movie. I'm gonna have to go see this. It's gonna be a train wreck. Uh, but they're making a Knight Rider movie, and I don't even know what to do with this. I'm assuming it's not going to star the Hoff, right? I'm assuming that at this point he's got to be 65 years old, and I don't know. We'll see what they do here, but we're going to keep our eyes on this one because this is. I just see a train wreck happening here with Starsky and Hutch with Ben Stiller and Owen Wilson, epic proportions of disaster happening there. So that's something fun to think about. Is a Knight Rider reboot maybe with a movie that ties into the to a new TV show? I don't know. Okay, and then the other see what I had other tabs open here. John Wick 5 has already been confirmed. Huge. I was a huge fan of John Wick, and then John Wick 2 even, but John Wick 3, like they went off the rails with John Wick 3. The gun fu was cool, and I dug that part of it, but the story with Halle Berry and everything. I mean, she was pretty. She was a very very deadly and effective woman in that movie, but the lines were just the writing was so bad. It was so bad. I don't know if you guys saw John Wick 3, but it was so bad. So 4 is supposed to be out, and it was originally all right. Wobbles is gone. Four is already being filmed, and it was originally supposed to be released on the exact same day as the exact same day as The Matrix Part 4. And we were like, who would put two Keanu Reeves big budget action films releasing at the same time? Luckily, with COVID-19, one good thing is they pushed the dates back, and now they're on two separate dates. So we're not having like a Keanu-thon or something. Ooh, I might have just coined a word there with Keanu-thon. So yeah, John Wick 4. I don't know. Could be a little crazy. I know John Wick 3 actually made more money than John Wick 1 or John Wick 2, but it was a little over the top. Let's see. That's Sorcerer City. I just closed tabs as we talked about them. Oh, The Crew is in at the store we talked about the other day. This is like a family-friendly game. It's like a drafting game or a trick-taking game that you can play with the kids, and that's the reason why it won. I think it won the Kennerspiel. It didn't not win the Spiel des Jahres. It won the Kennerspiel. Yeah, Kennerspiel winner. So family or kids game of the year. And so we got that at the store. Ton of fun, $15. $15 of cheap and easy entertainment. So there's that. Massive Darkness 2's Kickstarter launched. We're big fans of Massive Darkness. It's kind of like if you took a role-playing game and mixed it with some Diablo, just like pure straight dungeon crawl, and then made it into a miniatures board game. That's what Massive Darkness was. And Massive Darkness 2 looks even cooler than Part 1 was. So we are backing the Kickstarter. Pre-orders are open. I know we've already got like 5 pre-orders from other fans of Massive Darkness. So we're backing that one at the store for the store level. So if you get it through the store, you will get everything from the Kickstarter. Any Kickstarter exclusives or anything, you're going to get those too. And I wish I had the ability to share the trailer video for this because it's one of the coolest trailers we have ever seen for a board game. I'll after the video I'll just share this on the Red Raccoon Games page. Daniel says it's going to be a beautiful disaster. It's got to be It's got to be about the Knight Rider movie. Okay, so Master of Darkness 2 talked about Coralia. The dice were super cool. We were kind of digging on that. That was fun. Black Adam's trailer. Black Adam is, of course, a DC, and that's moving forward, starring The Rock. So that's pretty awesome there. Some new footage out there for Kristen Wiig's Cheetah. They still haven't shown her as the cheetah, like dressed as the cheetah yet. This is the closest we've seen with this outfit that's kind of got this cheetah skin print or something going, animal skin print. but they haven't showed her what she's going to look like as the cheetah yet, and it's kind of killing everybody. And even in this trailer, which I'm not going to show right now, they still don't show her as the cheetah. And I think that's all of the things that I had open to talk about tonight, or as possibilities, and kind of shot right through this one. I have been reaching out to some game developers and some game designers, especially some of the ones in Illinois that are near us, because, like Elf Creek Game is over in Champaign, and there's a couple companies like Forbidden Island is in Plainfield. So to see if we can get some people to come on to and do our goofy little videos with us. Everybody was busy tonight, so nobody else could join me. And life has been just kind of boring right now. So I didn't feel like I had a super amount of craziness to talk about. Anyway, I think that's it for me tonight. I hope all of you have a super awesome evening. And, let us know if there's things that you want us to talk about in these videos, or things that you want to hear about. Let us know, and we will do our best to see what we can do. Did figure out the music, though. Just didn't get it on there with the otters at the same time. So,